Hello friends, welcome back to yet another video. We'll be starting with the analysis of Nifty today. As you have already seen my previous videos, I have drawn this line and I think this will be the area where we might be facing some stiff resistance. And if you can see, we are just approaching in that direction, that level. So it's not something like this is the barrier which I have drawn, and because I have drawn, it will be just turning from here. Let's see, this is the analysis which states that the 127 extension of this particular swing, which comes over somewhere around here, this should be something which should mean that this leg of up move is getting finished, or this extension is getting finished. Let's see how will it behave in this area. So around this area, 19,893 or roughly 19,900, I would be avoiding to go long heavily. Instead, I will be trailing more aggressively, or if I'm seeing some good gains in some of my stocks, I will be just booking out. So that will be a safer side. If you see the 30-minute chart, you can see that this was the area where we had already told that this should be something where we should be getting into the long trade. So if you can see, if many of the followers have gotten into the trade in this area, which I have marked, a couple of videos back, if I'm not wrong. So if you see 161 extension of that swing has already been achieved, where it's around 19,700 roughly. In case you have not booked the profit, I would suggest you keep on moving the stop loss behind every swing low. In this case, it looks like a small swing low, which is around 19,600. So you should place this stop loss. Sorry, just jumbling words I'm speaking sometimes. So if your stop loss is here, move your stop loss into positive territory, which will be 19,600 roughly on the. This is the spot chart, 30 minutes. So let's see how will the market goes from the momentum, which we can see it is working very well, and in fact it's beautifully moving to the upside. Let's see where the momentum starts diminishing, on where do we see some correction. But going into 9900 range, I think that would be something to be cautious about. Do not start aggressive buy positions in this area. Instead, if you are having long positions with good profit, I would suggest trail aggressively, and you can book the profits as well. So this is the analysis. I am not getting anything like where to start the new position here, so I won't be suggesting new positions here. I already suggested a couple of days back, maybe a couple of videos back, that this is a good area. This is providing some good risk reward here, and if you get the trades in this region, then this would be very a rewardful trade. Buying around here and putting the stop loss here, very good trade to be. We can see that it is moving very fairly in that direction. So yeah, this is the analysis of Nifty. Let's see how well and how strongly it goes up. So for opening any long position, short does not seem to be a wiseful decision here. Instead, if you are getting some pullback like this, and then you are getting the breakout like this could be a small trade, but with aggressive stop losses. So just look out for that in the intraday time zones, or maybe below 30-minute time frames. You could see if you are getting any pivot or small swing low, just buy about that cross up at that high, so you can maintain a positive trade here. But the trailing stop loss should be very aggressively followed, because we can have certain move to the downside as well, which I think it may or may not be correct, but nothing goes wrong by following strict stop loss. So that's it. Let's quickly look at the stocks which we had over and over discussed here. This is still the Patel Engineering, and today it was gap up and circuit. So you can see if anybody is still long here, the same funda can be followed. The low of previous day will be the stop loss for you. So today you can keep the stop loss around 47.5. The next one is Gujarat Paper Wave, and if you see from our 120 level buy level, it has moved quietly upside, not very big, but still it has, you know, moved across that buying area. So let's see, it's kind of testing the patience. How well it goes, we don't know. Praj Industries, and we have marked these areas, and you can see the best case of buy entry would have been the high of this candle, which I think I missed. So I would suggest this point, or whatever point it is there, you can buy it, because there was some news that Praj Industries will be having a joint venture with, I suppose, Indian Oil or Oil India for making biofuels or something like that. So this is something new, news-based rally, and it may continue for some time. So I would suggest entry somewhere around 414, 16. So it could give a pullback. If it is not giving a pullback, buy around 420. Put the stop loss just below the low of this big candle, because if you see, this is very good in momentum. The high and closing are very, very close. That means strong buyers are present here. If you buy around 420, I think that won't go waste. It will keep on momentum to the upside. The stop loss can be somewhat wide. Then in order to mitigate that, you can just reduce somewhat the position sizing. Paradeep phosphate, it is not moving as per I thought. The probability is not suggesting our path. So let's get rid of these, since I think it has not hit the stop loss yet, but I think this is good to get rid of. Saregama, this moved more than 7% on that day, and 2 days was a small negative day. From this candle, I think it is suggesting a consolidation with a negative bias. I will still hold this one, and let's see how well it plays. Next one which I added today is Windsor Machines. I don't know fundamentally what they make or what they do business about, but I think 56.2 is a good level to buy. The very exact point it has closed today, and your stop loss should be 54. 54 will be your stop loss, very small stop loss. Whenever it moves in your direction with 2R, it is 3.5. Whenever it moves 7 or just above this high, make this trade a free trade by moving the stop loss to break even. Whenever it crosses above this high, start booking positions. Simple strategy. Another one which I have added today looks good. Nice momentum from here. If you see from the lower levels, it has gone close to 34-35%, and now it is consolidating inside a rectangular box. You see, and our buy, which I think should be high of this candle, low will be the stop loss. Very, very simple strategy. So if you see, buy is 1605, buy is 1605, sell is low of this candle, which is 1581.2, 1581.2. Simple as that. If it starts moving in your direction, whenever it goes 2R of your stop loss, move it to break even, move the stop loss to break even. Above this high, if it is a very big candle, just start booking positions or just keep trailing behind every swing low which is formed. Simple basic strategy. I hope you would like that. And in case you are having any queries or suggestions, please feel free to post in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you very much.